The AI revolution is happening right now. But three critical choke points will determine who wins and who gets left behind. Chips, energy, capital, the bottlenecks that control the entire AI economy. Subscribe to Atlas Framework and hit the bell. I'm S. Huang, author of AI Capital Wars. Most people think AI is just ChatGPT and NVIDIA. But the forces driving the AI revolution go far deeper. In my book AI Capital Wars, I developed a framework called the Atlas Framework to understand the structural forces of the AI capital era. Today we focus on three critical choke points. Choke point 1, chips. NVIDIA controls over 80% of the AI training GPU market. What does this mean? Every AI company building large models, OpenAI, Google, Meta, Microsoft, Anthropic, must buy from NVIDIA. Each H100 GPU costs between $25,000 and $40,000. Companies wait months on end. But the real bottleneck isn't NVIDIA's design. It's fabrication. TSMC produces over 90% of the world's most advanced chips. Every chip design eventually goes through TSMC's fabs. The new B200 Blackwell packs 208 billion transistors on the most advanced 3-nanometer process. There is only one factory complex in the world that can produce these chips at scale, TSMC in Taiwan. A single point of failure for the entire AI industry. This is why governments worldwide are pouring subsidies into domestic chip manufacturing. The US CHIPS Act allocates $52 billion. The European CHIPS Act commits €43 billion. Japan, South Korea, Taiwan are all expanding capacity. But building a leading-edge fab takes 3 to 5 years and costs over $20 billion. Supply cannot catch up with demand quickly. The chip bottleneck will persist for at least 3 to 5 years. Choke point 2, energy. This is the hidden bottleneck. Training a single state-of-the-art AI model consumes as much electricity as 100 American homes use in an entire year. And here's the kicker, inference, actually running these models for users, is even more power-hungry than training. Every time you use ChatGPT, you are consuming significant amounts of electricity. According to the International Energy Agency, by 2027 AI data centers will consume 4 to 5% of all electricity in the United States. Not 4% of growth. 4 to 5% of total electricity production. That is equivalent to the entire electricity consumption of the Netherlands or Sweden. Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Meta, all have signed nuclear power deals. Small modular reactors, existing nuclear plants, fusion research. Why? Because they all recognize that renewables alone cannot meet this demand. In Chapter 9 of AI Capital Wars, I argue a core thesis: AI doesn't run on code. It runs on electricity. The companies that control energy systems will have a massive structural advantage in the AI capital era. Not just power generators, but grid equipment, cooling systems, and data center infrastructure, their value is being rediscovered by the market. Choke point 3, capital. The AI build-out requires unprecedented levels of investment. Over $1 trillion in projected AI infrastructure spending over the next 5 years. Data centers, power plants, chip fabrication facilities, networking equipment, the physical backbone of the AI economy. This is not just about money. It is about how capital gets allocated. Here is the crucial insight from the Atlas framework: whoever controls the first two choke points, chips and energy, will also control the capital flows. NVIDIA at over $1 trillion market cap. TSMC at over $800 billion. Vertiv, VST, CEG, infrastructure companies soaring as well. The companies that own structural bottlenecks capture the majority of economic value. This is why the AF Capital Framework divides assets into 6 categories: core compute, infrastructure, energy systems, narrative assets, financial amplifiers, and defense assets. Each category performs differently under different market conditions. When the AI narrative is hot, Group A, or core compute, leads. When the market shifts focus to infrastructure, Groups B and C outperform. Understanding these rotation patterns is key to investing success in this era. 3 choke points: chips, energy, capital, form the foundation of the AI economy. Each one is both a massive risk and a massive opportunity. Those who understand these structural bottlenecks will reap the greatest rewards in the AI capital era of the next 5 to 10 years. Want the full picture? My 3 books are available on Amazon. AI Capital Wars lays out the Atlas framework in full. AI Capital Wars 2, the state game, analyzes great power competition over AI infrastructure. Sovereign Life explores the convergence of AI and biotechnology. Subscribe to Atlas Framework for weekly deep dives at the intersection of AI, geopolitics, and markets. At S. Hoang Atlas.